So, now that we're recording, welcome to the first ever. God, this bothers me so much. Welcome to the first ever. I don't even know what to call it. I gotta find a name. I couldn't think of a good name for it. Mark's house. But this is gonna be the first podcast, first of many, hopefully. So we'll see how it all goes. This first one's gonna be kind of rough, but we'll figure it out as we go along. I think for this one, I'm just gonna do like a quick catch up and about things that have been going on in my life, and we'll figure out how to branch from there. Mark the day. More Mark puns. Okay, so Pinoy first to address your question, because I did have an interesting class today. So I had my first like electrical engineering test today, and I was pretty confident about it. Like I went in, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. I'm not that much of a dummy. Let me try to fix this. Ugh. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. I gotta fix some lights real quick. See if this helps. Because when I'm not there, the shadow doesn't get cast. But when I'm there, it's definitely there. I just gotta lean back. How's my volume from here? Because I'm leaning back away from my mic. So is it? I guess as long as I'm still fairly audible. Okay. Cool. So class. Had my first electrical engineering test today, and it was interesting because it was just very hands-on. So basically, I had to practice like the theory of like calculating measurements on a circuit. We had to simulate it in a program and then build a circuit. So I did all that. I did it pretty quickly, and I left the class feeling confident, and then in my head I was like, fuck, did I use the right units here? Did I do this right? Did I do this right? I'm kind of like, fuck it now. Like, I felt confident about it, and I'm pretty sure I did everything right, and if I did things wrong, I just gotta make it up in the next test. The mistakes were already made. Fuck it, But I'm pretty sure I did pretty well on it. I'm fairly certain I did decent on it. I'll pass at least. But yeah, it's exciting. I have to make like a career path and stuff. So I gotta like plan out like what class I need to take. I didn't know there's a way. So there's a way that I can look at my classes. So like I can pull up like a degree audit, and it'll tell me like the next semesters the class is going to be offered. So like some classes are only offered like once a year. So it'll tell me like, oh, the next time this class is offered is going to be like spring 2020. Jesus, 2020? Fuck. That's crazy. That sounds weird. So yeah, like the next like class, like next time it'll be offered will be like spring 2020. And like other classes, if they have like summer, it'll show like, oh, the summer ones, the fall ones, and stuff like that. Must be new. Yeah, I mean, I had no idea something like that existed, so I was like, okay. Yeah, that's what I would have figured too, but I have to make like a flow chart of like what classes I'm going to take, and like figure out like plan out like each semester and like what's going to happen. Which is weird because for my engineering track, which is robotics and mechatronics, I quickly skimmed over like the flow charts. It was like you could have like a full-time or part-time kind of like estimation, but like the full-time is like 12 credit hours, part-time is only like 9, and I was just like, fuck, man, I thought part-time was going half-time. But we'll see. We'll figure things out. I think I am gonna take some classes over the summer, since I still have some prereqs I need to take before I start diving deep into it. Yo, it's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you. People think I'm joking that I can't wait to get out of this flawed human body and just replace it with a near flawless robotic body. But I'll be on the forefront for that. I hope. Well, I guess I'll be on the forefront of building it. That's what I want to do. Like, I found it interesting that, like, with an AS, I would be an engineering tech, so I'd actually be doing, like, well, from my understanding of it, I'd be doing, like, the actual, like, tinkering and, like, building it, as opposed to, like, the theory crafting and shit, because I could care less about theory crafting. I'd rather play and build stuff. That's just my point of view. So, school is going pretty well so far. I hope. So far. I haven't checked my quiz grade. I probably could check it now, but anyways, that's besides the point. What else has been going on? Well, Kevin knows the story. Okay. What we're gonna do to get this story started, we're gonna transition a bit. Don't worry, I'll start from the very beginning. So, give me a small second. I gotta transition to a little something a little bit more scenic. All right, there we go. There we go. You know, it took a long time to get this built and set up. I just had to do this. So where's my scotch? You don't see it? Right on the table over there? It's okay. My arm's a little relaxed right now. You know, it's no big deal. No big deal. But where's the dog at? It's a little too warm. A little too warm in the Florida winter for the dog to be around the fireside. You know, we have our scotch. We have a nice fireplace going on. You know, we're doing good things. So the story begins. The long story of I don't even know how to explain it. I think I mentioned it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gotta watch myself. Don't want to get exposed. Ah, fuck it. We're getting exposed. Tasty. Anyways. So the story. For a while, I told myself, you know, I was like, fuck it. I need to figure out my life before figuring out, like, to deal, like, with a girl in my life, or, like, deal with just women and shit like that. Like, I'd been single for so long that, like, I regret it now. It was nice only having to worry about myself, and now I have to think about, like, oh, how does someone else make me feel and shit like that. And so I decided, hey man, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it, and let's tap into our feelings again. Let's just put ourselves out there. Worst case, nothing changes, right? We're still single. We're still living our life. We're still doing the things that we need to do, right? Best case, I find the love of my life. We get married, and it's happily ever after from there. So I get on some dating apps. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. And we get a match. And I'm like, oh, cool. All right, let's see where this goes. So it gets weird. I gotta watch. My hands are just still. Maybe I need to fix my body. Maybe I need to actually invest in this coat here. But anyways, so I'm trying to, like, talk with her, trying to chat with her. Hopefully she hasn't stalked me enough to find me on Facebook. And then it's like, oh dang, Mark's streaming now? I guess I'll watch. If she is, then darn, she knows the story. Anyways, so I'm trying to chat her up. God, I feel so old. So old. Saying I was chatting her up. Just talking to her. And things for me seemed kind of rough. It was just like I would try to like reach out for a conversation, and she would respond fully and like interested, but then it'd just be like a one-time thing. Like I'd like follow up with it and like try to. It'd be like imagine like going to a dinner, and I asked you a simple question, like simple open-ended question, simple as like how was your day, and you're like, yeah, it was really good. I did this, I had work. I went shopping, blah blah blah. Or like I had breakfast, I did this, I went shopping, and then I'm like, "Oh, what'd you go shopping for?" And then it's just like nothing for like a couple hours. So it was just like, man, am I just like not playing off things right, or do I just not have something like that she's super interested to talk about? Because like, I mean, this is like the first time I'm talking to her, so I'm just like, all right, I gotta pick and choose things to help me get to know you and stuff like that. Gotta be specific. Yeah, that's why I feel like I should have done. I mean, I guess I still can. It's not over yet. But so it took me some time because it was just like I was like, dang man, all right. It could be one of two things. One is maybe she's just not good at texting. Maybe she just like doesn't have the time to respond to things. Maybe I shouldn't even have my headset on. Hold on. Looks a little unprofessional. Let me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gotta hide my extra forearms. Actually helps me cool off a bit more too. Whoa. Where was I going? Let me take another sip. Oh, shit. I fucking forgot. Oh, okay, got it. This is where friends come in. Friends, the best of friends a friend could ask for. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a rough first podcast, but that's what's gonna happen. So I was talking to her. I was like, okay, so maybe she's either just not that interested in me, or maybe she's just not good at texting. Maybe she's just not good at texting. And I was like, all right, we'll try to keep playing, and we'll see. We'll try to keep fishing and just see what's going on. And then after, I don't even know how long it was, maybe like a couple of days, we were hanging with friends, and then, of course, was drinking a lot, and I had to ask my friends. I had to ask, hey, I need some advice. I need some help. Like it felt super weird, super embarrassing to do, but like I'm so glad I did. But it was like I asked him. I was like, can you guys tell me like what? Am I overthinking this? Like, is this girl into me? Because it's just like she's giving me like full on answers for like questions. It's not just like meh kind of thing. But I had to ask. I was like, I don't even know like what to do at this point, because I feel like she's giving me full answers, but then at the same time like the conversation is going nowhere, and I'm just like, I don't know what to fucking do. And like they're like, yo, just fucking ask her out on a date. I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, just fucking do it. And I was like, okay. Well, yeah. Story's a lot longer than that, but to make it simple, they were just like, ask her out. So I did, and like surprisingly, just real quick, she was like, yeah, let's go. So, I was kind of like, I guess it was weird because I was like, all right, I'm free Tuesdays. I'm just gonna ask like my next free day. Maybe she's free. I don't know. We'll figure it out from there. At the very least, I put the idea out there, and you know, message sent. I tried, and I was like, hey, are you free? Are you free Tuesday night to get dinner? And she was like, yeah, I could do that. We figured out a place, and then I don't remember how it came up, but I found out that she works overnight. It's from previous conversations. I found out she works overnight, and then I was like, oh, so do you wanna do brunch instead? So I was like, or brunch. I was like, do you want to do lunch instead? So we did lunch. It was real nice. I had some amazing fashion help from a good friend of mine. I won't call her out on stream, unless she wants the credit. Then I'll give her credit. But she's busy in a way right now. So even if she's listening, you know who you is. Actually, got some fashion advice from a couple friends. We'll talk about it later. But we after getting some fashion advice, literally day of the date, it changed up, looked nice, and then we had lunch. Lunch was like super chill, super cool, just chit chatting and stuff, and then no, I guess nothing like really special happened at lunch. To be honest, it was just kind of like, hey, you're a real person. Oh, what was super interesting was that I don't remember who her roommate is, but her roommate knows me, and then from the people I talked to, a couple of my friends knew who she was. So like we knew of each other through our friends, which is kind of weird. Wait, who this girl? I can't really say. I can give a first name. I can't give a last name because I haven't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did look her up, but I'm not gonna spoil it. You subbed? Ah. All right. Okay. This is what I'll do. If you're subbed to me, I'll tell you who it is. All right. Let me do this real quick. Uh-oh. Something went wrong. Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Sorry. All right. Anyways, so we knew of each other through mutual friends. Funktana, yes, you are still subbed. Unfortunately, because of the mood of the setting, I muted alerts, but I'm definitely paying 100% attention to chat, so you are definitely still subbed. But Funktana, if you are interested, I will also let you know. What is going on with this chat thing? Oh god. No. Uh-oh. Things are going wrong. I tried to click chat, and I clicked the wrong thing, and it was just like, oh, go to your stream. Anyways, Funktana, you are still subbed. I'll let you know in a bit. Let me move on with the story. So we know of each other. Luckily, nothing too bad, nothing too crazy. So, anyways, after the date that happened on Tuesday, we planned for another date on Friday night. So we were like, hey, because like from that lunch, I was just like, hey, do you want to go out again? It'd be cool just to like hang out and just chill. So I found out that weekends are good for her, or better for her, because she works overnight. So I was like, all right, you wanna like grab dinner on like Friday or something? So Friday Friday. Oh, little bit of backtrack. Little bit of backtrack. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna keep going. We won't backtrack. No backtracking, man. No backtracking in life. You can only step forward. You can't take steps back. So Friday comes along. We end up getting dinner at Slapfish. Turned out to be really good. Slapfish is in Waterford, next to Brass Tap. It's like a seafood place. I want to say seafood sandwich place, which is pretty good. All right, this is where things get spicy, man. Did she get the lobster roll? Shh. Originally, she didn't want the lobster roll, but she was gonna get like a poke bowl, but they didn't have the fish for it, so she ended up getting a lobster roll. But we paid separately. We paid separately for our dinner. So Friday comes along. We go to Slapfish. She ends up being late because she overslept. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'll go to Brass Tap and get a beer. And I tell her, I was like, okay, well, I'll be next door. I'll get a beer real quick while I'm waiting for you, because I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait in like a restaurant like 30 minutes, because I was there pretty early. I was there like 7:50. We were supposed to meet up at 8. And she's like, yeah, I can get there around like 8:20. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna wait like 30 minutes, so I'll go grab a beer. So end up having a beer, and then we go to Slapfish. And we pay for our meals separately. We talk and stuff. And then she's like, do you want to go play pool? I'm like, I mean, I guess. I was like, I'm okay at pool. I haven't played in like years, but like I'm like, hey, I'll play. So we end up deciding to go to this place called Trick Shots. I went there like once, but that was like, honestly, I think that was like in high school. But we end up going to Trick Shots. She offers a drive, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. We go to Trick Shots, and this is where things get spicy and interesting. So we get there, and we end up having to wait for a table. It just turned out like they were having like a pool tournament that night. So we ended up having to wait for a table. So we ended up playing darts. So we each grab a beer, which is pretty cool. And we play some darts. We're just having a chill time. And hot and sweaty spicy? I mean, I got hot and sweaty, but I also get hot and sweaty just from being around. But we end up getting our table, and we end up finishing our beers, and she asked me, like, this is like the game changer. This is where the game changed for me. Like, I guess I was feeling kind of buzzed already, because like I hadn't eaten too much. Like, since I was nervous, like I guess like the nervousness like messed with my stomach, so I didn't really eat too much. And then I was like two beers in, and then she broke out the game breaker. Like, we were playing pool. We're like midway through our game, and then like it was just, like the weirdest small gesture. And I feel embarrassed saying it, and I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. It's the first podcast. We're breaking barriers. I don't care anymore, right? So she like touches my back, and then she's like, "Oh, do you want another beer?" And like I turn, I'm like, "What?" Like, it just caught me off guard. And she's like, "Do you want another beer?" I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I was like, I didn't want to be like, "Oh yeah, I'll have another beer." I was like, I mean, if you want another one, I'll do another one. So lower back, lowest back. No, it's like upper back. It was like upper back, man. No, if she touched my butt, I would be like, whoa, whoa. But it was just like the gesture in itself, just kind of like was like, dang, okay, that's cool. So she asked me if I want another beer, and I'm like, all right. I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I'll have another beer. I was like, oh well, if you want another one, I'll have another one. So after that, we end up going like beer for beer. So we're like 4 beers in. We're just playing pool, having a good time, just chilling and stuff. And then I don't even remember the time. At some point, we left. We played a couple more games, and then um, we were like, do you want to go to Cloak and Blaster and play some board games or spend the night there? And I drop everything and fuck around the table. No, I don't. I don't have the. What is the word? I don't have the girth, the confidence or the girth to make that play happen. Maybe someday, but not right now. But we end up going to Cloak and Blaster to play some board games and stuff, and we each pick a board game. So I didn't see her pick it, but she picked Scrabble, and then I asked her, I was like, do you know any like 2-player board games? Because honestly, I don't know any. Honestly, I don't know any. Most of the board games I play, they're like 3, 4 minimum. So I pick up a board game. It becomes irrelevant in the story. But she picks up Scrabble. She starts kicking my ass in Scrabble. I'm like, well, sorry. I am terrible with words. Words have always been a weakness of mine. Like, even as a kid, like, I was horrendous at spelling. Words have always been like the bane of my existence. Even reading as a kid, reading was painful for me, literally. Like, I found out from my eye doctor that apparently with my vision, I don't know if I 100% believe it, but it does make sense. With my vision, I basically like double scan everything. So I'll read lines like twice when I only think I'm reading it once. So I used to get like really bad headaches after reading like a couple pages of a book. So I hated reading as a kid, and then in IB, you just overkill reading and overanalyze things. It's like, no, can I just appreciate like the book for the story that it is? I don't need to know like what was the author's mindset as he was writing this, and oh, because he wrote about sad things, you know, he must have been going through a lot of suffering and pain and blah blah blah. It's like, no, maybe he's just writing a good story. You know, that maybe that's it. Anyways, so she's kicking my ass in Scrabble, and then she feels bad about it. I'm like, I mean, I'm okay to play it and get my ass kicked. I don't really care, as long as we're having a good time. And then we end up. This is where I feel like things made a turn for the worst. She sees the Xbox and she's like, you want to play some video games? I was like, sure. And then I see they have Fortnite. I'm like, you want to play Fortnite? And she's like, I've never played. I was like, oh no, okay, I guess we're not playing Fortnite. So we end up looking for what games they have, and they have Overcooked. And she's like, oh, they have Overcooked. Do you want to play Overcooked? And I was like, oh no, not at this point. This is like, this is where, for me, this is where things go south. Because with Overcooked is a great game, but Overcooked is where my super competitive side comes out. This is where my friendship breaking competitive side comes out. And I'm already like 5 beers in. 5 beers in, and I get another beer at Cloak and Blaster. So I'm like 5.5 beers in. If you know me, that means I'm pretty done. I mean, I could do like 2 more, but I'm pretty much no walls, no borders. We're going ham on this. So we play Overcooked, and yeah, my over competitive side comes out. I mean, we're still having fun. It's not that bad, but I definitely got in my head about it. So we have a good time, and it didn't click to me until later. It also happened at Triple Shot, because this is kind of a minor detail. It's kind of major, small detail, but it does make a game changer. So at Triple Shot, she ended up paying for everything. So she paid for like the 4 beers we both went through, and the pool rental. I don't know how much the rate was for the pool rental, but she ended up paying for stuff there. And then I guess I only had 1 drink at Cloak and Blaster, but she also paid for the drinks at Cloak and Blaster. And I was like, what the like, I was like, wait, what? But I mean, she was cool then. I was like, all right, well, I gotta get her next time. Anyways, we'll get onto that. So we get through the Overcooked stuff. We have a good time, and then we head back, right? And that night is when I had that late night stream. Like, the feels hit me like real fucking bad. No, she wanted you to pay for something. I would have honestly. Like it was like I know. Yeah, yeah. But I think I made up for it the next date, but that's in the future. I definitely felt super bad about it. I was like, fuck. So this, them fucking mind games, dude. I've been too out of the game. I don't know like what to expect. I was having a good time. I was having a blast. And afterwards, once like it was basically like once the high wore off, it was just like fuck. This is where I fucked up in, and it hit me like real fucking hard. It was a mix of just like it was a mix of like going to Disney World and having like the happiest time of your life, and then instead of going home, you have to go for like a 3 hour lecture class. Like it was just like fucking shit. It didn't help that I was pretty drunk too. But anyways, that's when I had that late night stream, that 2 a.m. stream, because it was crazy. Like we hung out till like 2, so it was just like I was just in my head about it. Like I was like, man, fuck, was she really like having a good time, or was it just me? Like I definitely had a blast, but I was like, I guess in my head I was like, I wasn't considerate to think of like what can I do to make sure she's having a good time, and then like I mean I'll call you guys out. Okay, Santa Maria and Blink, y'all convinced me too. It was just like, yo, you guys were hanging out till like 2:30 a.m. Like, she could have left at any time. She had the choice to leave at any time. She could have left and been like, oh dang, I have things to do. Oh, look at the time. Look at the time. My mom's calling me. I gotta go. But I definitely got in my head about it. I was like, fuck, man. Fuck. What have I done? What did I do to make sure she had a good time? What did I do to leave my mark on her? She's probably in her head too about it. Man, that's like next level Inception stuff. I can't even process the shit that goes in my mind. So I got like super depressed about it. And then, so skip to the next week, which was last Friday. What's my position with meditation? It's weird. I haven't looked too much into it. I've been listening to like a lot of like a lot of like weird like podcast segments about like talking about like mental strength, or like I guess to sum it up, I do like even just like stuff like simple as like as David Goggins. It's just like, you know, sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and you gotta face how ugly you are. Like if you're a lazy piece of shit and you're too lazy to change it, sorry dude, deal with it. That's your problem. If you want to change it, get off your ass and fucking change it. So, or I guess even like the other like podcasts are just like talking about like you're creating like a mental a positive mental state. It's a lot of just like you need to learn like don't be defeated by your flaws and your faults. Everyone has flaws and faults. It's gonna like that's human nature. Like you're not gonna be perfect. No matter how good you think you are, you have flaws. And sometimes the scariest thing is just literally looking yourself in the mirror and being like, man, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. There are things wrong with me. And it's like, what can I do to change them? Honestly, some things you can't change. Some things you can't. But other things you can. Or better yet, if you can't completely change it, like, if you can't change, like, a personality trait that makes you, like, disgusting, what can you do to lessen it? Like, what can you do to not be such an asshole? To put it like that. Like, you don't have to go from like being an asshole to like being like a pushover. To put like the two ends of the spectrum. I'll bring out my extra arms for this. Bring out the two ends of the spectrum. Like, changes aren't gonna happen overnight. Like, it's gonna take time, and you gotta work on it. You gotta face the demons, man. You gotta face the demons, and I'm too scared to face them. I've told myself I thought of this analogy for a long time, and I was like, I don't know how else to word it, but it was like, man, after being single for so long, like, I locked a lot of doors in my mind. I locked a lot of doors in my mind of like demons and like negative things, negative traits of mine that I don't like. But because now that I have to tap into emotions and feelings and talking to someone else and connecting to them, I went back to the doors. I opened them. I removed the locks, and I was like, why do I have this door taped up? Why do I have locks on this door? Why do I have them? And I opened them. And I let the demons out. And I'm like, fuck. Why did I do that? Why did I fucking do that? There's a reason why you locked the doors. The reason why those doors were locked and you left them locked. But I feel bad about it, but honestly, it's a demon I have to face. It's a demon I have to live with, and that demon is just feelings and emotions. It's a roller coaster ride that you just gotta fucking ride it out. But anyways, meditation. I feel like it could work, but I definitely do need to make steps into getting into like a better positive mental attitude. Because I definitely get way too into my head about stuff like this. So day goes super well that Friday for me. Like, things go super well. I just get super into my head about like, man, did she have a good time or what? Podcast in my head. Podcast title, get out of my head. That's what it is. I just gotta get out of my head. So the next Friday comes along. We go on another date. I'm just like, hey, are you free this weekend? Do you wanna hang out or something? Jesus, man, Kay Santa Maria, this guy, laying it down. Here, this is what I'm gonna do real quick, so you guys can enjoy it too. You guys can be part of the experience. What I'm gonna do here, I didn't want to do this, but we'll do it for the vlog VOD, so everyone will be a part. Next Friday comes along, and we go out again. We have dinner. It's chill. And then we end up going out to play pool. And then this time I'm like, hey, you wanna go to like Kegler's this time and just see like maybe it's like not busy, because last time we went to Triple Shot it's kind of like super busy. So we went to jeez. Okay, Santa Maria, man, you gotta face those demons, man. That's all it is. Face the demons, let them out, man. Let them out to breathe. Then you'll realize those demons, they're just small chihuahuas, man. Once you learn to face them and embrace them, they ain't that bad. Well, some cases. Anyways, so we end up going to Kegler's. We have a good time. I end up paying for Kegler's, and then same sort of deal. So we go to Kegler's, we chill and hang out, and then we play a couple games of pool, have a couple beers. It was funny. We played a lot of arcade games, and she ended up getting like super competitive. How long ago was that back touch? Because that was definitely a move. That was like a week ago. So that happened. That happened on not this past Friday, 2 Fridays ago. So this next Friday, the back touch is a move. It's a physical touch thing, right? Yeah, the contact. So so we end up going to Kegler's. We're playing. That's where I'm going with this. We end up playing arcade games and stuff, and I found out she's like she ended up getting like super hyper competitive about like everything. So she asked me, she's like, have you played DDR? I was like, have I played DDR? I was like, have you seen my eyes? Have you seen my eyes? I've definitely played DDR. So we ended up playing DDR. We played like maybe like 2 rounds, and like we're already like a couple beers in. We had like a pitcher and a half of beers, sorry, and we ended up playing DDR. And I'm like, oh my god, I feel sick just like jumping up and down after drinking, and we played DDR. We end up playing basketball on the arcade machines too, and then we play like maybe like 2 rounds just to use like whatever credits she had on like her cards and stuff, and she gets upset because she lost because I beat her twice, and then she ends up reloading her card. I was like, no, you don't need to do this. We end up going through the cycle like 3 times, just playing like different arcade games. We play basketball. We end up playing skee ball a couple of times until she beats me, and then what else did we do? We ended up playing Deal or No Deal because I was trying to win her some tickets, and man, it was so frustrating. First time in Deal or No Deal, I had the case with the jackpot tickets, and I fucked it up. I messed up. But second time I did okay, not too bad. Dang, that's next level. That's next level. I never. Okay, so I definitely in my head I definitely thought about it, and I was like, is that insulting? Is that insulting to do? Because like. I guess it's like, I don't want to make it like plainly obvious, right? That I'm like just throwing the game, like, oh no, I've lost. But because in my head, I'm like, it's 2019, men and women are equal. Like you don't wanna belittle her and her ability because she's a woman. Yeah, that's why I gotta face these demons and get back in the game. I'm too old for this, man. Shit. The opportunity is lost for now, but I'll go for it. Okay. I gotta keep that in mind. I gotta keep that in mind next time. But I will. That one's going in the playbook. That one's going in the playbook for sure. Where is it going? So we end up playing a bunch of games and stuff. We have a couple more beers. And then, same sort of deal. We end up going to Cloak and Blaster. And then we actually end up playing some board games. We end up playing 5-Minute Dungeon. We have a good time with it, just like goofing off and playing and stuff. Same sort of deal. We end up hanging out till 2. We end up hanging out till close. And then we end up going our separate ways. I thought about it. I thought about the last date, because I was just like, man, like I'm really enjoying like the time we're hanging out, but like after 2, it's like, what else can we do? And like at first, like I was definitely hesitant. I was like, man, I don't want to be like, hey, do you like? I know like everything's gonna be closed, but do you want to just like hang out? Like, would you mind like just like hanging out and chilling, or just doing whatever? So by the time I mustered up the courage to try to do that, we had already like started driving our way. So this is back to like present time Friday. We end up driving our separate ways, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna try to call her and be like, hey, I know we're like heading our separate ways, but like, do you want to just like meet up and just like hang out, like just like chill and just enjoy this stuff? So I call her and she doesn't pick up, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? But I'm like, all right, maybe she's driving. I get it, whatever. And then like maybe I'm thinking too much about it. I'm like, all right, maybe she would have like sent me a text and been like, hey, why'd you call me yesterday, something like that. Like literally like not zero acknowledgement of the call, like it never happened. Honestly, maybe there's just something up with like phone service and it didn't happen, but fuck, dude. Was that like 2? Yeah, another 2 a.m.er. Yeah. And then yeah. Oh, okay. And then so on Saturday afternoon, I text her. I was like, "Hey, I know it's super last minute, but do you want to like hang out tonight? Because I'm not doing anything." And I mentioned that most Bostos, since she came back, you got me a bottle of Johnny Walker, and I was like, "Oh, I mentioned to her that like, oh, like, my friends just came back from a trip, and I was like, I'm probably just I told them that I wasn't gonna open it until we hang out." So I basically asked her out on a date that afternoon that day. I was like, hey, I'm sorry it's last minute, but do you want to like hang out tonight? I'm not doing anything. She's like, oh, your plans fell through. Honestly, I didn't remember telling her about it. I was like, wait, I have plans? And I was like, oh yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh yeah, it kind of like it didn't fall through. Like, people are busy tonight. And then so I originally texted her at like 2 in the afternoon. She hits me up at around like 8. By this time, my friends have already hit me up about going out Saturday night to hang out at like 9 or something. So I'm basically getting ready for that. I have some things I had to take care of at the house at like 9:30. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be late, but I'll make it out. So let's just say like 8 p.m. I already talked to my friends. I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there to hang out. 8:30 comes, and she responds like, oh, she responds to me asking her out on a date. And I'm just like, fuck. But I'm also like, all right, if she says she's down to hang out, then sorry, dudes, I'm hanging out with her. I'm basically like, I was basically like, oh, like she seemed like kind of hesitant about like being like, yeah, let's hang out. So I was like, oh, if you already have plans, like I'm cool with just staying in. It's been a while since I've had like a good night's rest, since like I've just been like staying out late and just like waking up super early. And she's like, yeah, I'm kind of tired from like running like day errands, so I'll probably just like stay in and chill. I was like, okay, that's cool with me. And then I go hang out with my friends. So again, another 3 a.m., 4 a.m.er. So kind of glad it worked out that way. But if she's listening on stream, then I'm sorry, but I will definitely make it up to you. Unfortunately, I can't. So this is okay. This is where the advice corner comes out. So, most Bustos, you brought it up to me that Valentine's is coming up. And I'm like, shit, do I need to do something? Like, do I need to do something for Valentine's for her? Like, I feel like, because I know, okay, so I know Valentine's is Thursday. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, do I just like disregard it? Take her out to dinner? She works Thursday nights. She works Thursday nights, and I also work Thursday nights. So, taking her out to dinner is out of the question. But no gifts. I was thinking, like, if I was going to do something like a gift, it'd be something, like, very simple. Like, just, like, a small gesture. Send roses to her office. Huh. Something small. I gotta think. Because, like, I guess this is where the dilemma sits in. Because I don't know exactly where she works. Because she did mention it, but she also mentioned, like it was just, like, one of those things where, like, she's not, like, super happy at her job. She's just kind of content with it, and she's also looking for another job. Side note, she just got accepted for a teaching job, which is something that she's wanted to do. So I was just like, I'm not gonna ask her to divulge me in the details of the workplace that she's not enjoying, you know. So it's like, I'm not gonna like ask you about that and get into that stuff. That's what I was thinking, like send a single rose, but I'm also like, now I'm gonna have to do some real sleuth stuff. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do some real sleuth stuff. But why don't I ask her what she wants to do for Valentine's? Pocket aces, baby. Here's my rose, bitch. Is that weird to ask? I mean, I guess it isn't, right? Like, literally, I shouldn't be scared to ask a weird question. Unless it's, like, real fucking weird. Which I have no intention of doing right away. But yeah, that's true. That's true. Just like a simple question. Like maybe even just like do like a lunch thing or something. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea to do that. Dude, no, it changes spare tire. Oh my god. Dinner before the week. Dinner before week. A dinner. That's also the thing. So because that's another thing. I didn't know how to ask about it. I guess I probably could have just out of the blue, but it was just like, since she works overnight, I don't know like her sleep schedule. So it's just like, if you work overnight, do you work or do you sleep? Do you have like your night's rest before work? So do you like pass out at like 5 and then wake up at like 12 and then go to work? Or do you have like your night's sleep after you get off of work? You know what I mean? Like if you work at 12 and then you get home at 7, do you just sleep like morning time? Do you just sleep from like 7 till like 2? Or something like that? So, well, that's the thing. Like, I don't 100% know. So, like, I would be cool to ask her out, like, for like a lunch or something, like a quick bite to eat, or just like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Just a quick bite to eat for lunch before work and stuff. But we'll see. But I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. Hey, I'd love to take you out on Thursday if you're free. Is that? Because I feel like that's a little. Maybe I'm just too much in my head about it. Low commitment question. You're trying to V-Day smash? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll go for it. So, cause I was definitely like, How serious are how serious are y'all from 1 to 10? Like, what? I gotta ask, like, what does that mean? Like, how invested am I in this? Because, like, honestly, like, for me, I literally, again, maybe I'm just like super oblivious, but like I feel like I can't get a read on like her because it's just like, again, maybe she's just bad at texting. Like when I try to like text, like it's just like, man, like not even like a lol, this is funny thing, but it's just like when we hang out for a long time and we just enjoy ourselves a lot. So it's just like fuck, like I don't know how to get like a I just don't understand. Women are just like books. And you know what? You know what I say about books, man. Fuck books. Just reading, man. You gotta read the lines, read the messages, read the author's feelings behind all the words. Oh man, chat's going crazy. Hold on, I gotta read this one at a time. I'm ruining my positioning. Alright. Story time is done. We're gonna transition back. So I don't feel so weird. Okay. I gotta read chat, because I gotta lean in to read. Because my eyes are just like super fucked up. If she didn't like you, she wouldn't keep going on dates with you, and she wouldn't have made physical contact. That is true. She would have ghosted me. Yeah, that's true too. You look taller? Yeah, definitely. To give credit, that scene is from a man's role model, Nick Offerman. So props to him and his body. I would gladly use his body for a substitute for my own. But yeah. I'm definitely starting to get that feel now, where it's just like, fuck, man, I need to make a move. Like I talked about it with some people before for like my last date on Friday, where it's like, man, like I just didn't see an opportunity to try to make a move. Like in my head, I'm terrified. I'm terrified to reach too far. And because I'm timid to reach too far, I don't make the reach. But, like, I have to. I have to, right? You'd gladly use my body? Thanks, Blink. It's not bad. I've been working on it a lot. Yeah, that's true. Like, we got... It was weird. Like, we got like, really close on that first date. But then I was also like, man, like, I'm feeling, like, kind of drunk. I don't want to take advantage of me being drunk and, like, loose and, like, her being, like, kind of buzzed, too. Like, I don't... Like, again, it's just... I got... Get out of my fucking head. That's what I gotta tell myself. Just get out of my head. I was like, man, I don't want to, like, take advantage of this. Like, I want it to be, like, authentic, like... yeah, it sounds... Now that I say it, it sounds stupid as fuck. Yeah. That move she did is from Hitch. Okay, now I have to rewatch Hitch. If you can find the clip from Hitch, I'll put it on stream. But anyways, but yeah, I think that's kind of like it for the podcast. But that's kind of like the big things that have been happening. Honestly, this is like the biggest thing. Just me getting back in trying to get back in the game and failing miserably, flopping around, hating these emotions, because like I feel like I'm super invested in her, and I don't know how she feels about me, and that terrifies the fuck out of me. That terrifies the living shit out of me, like, so much. What move? What'd she do? Blinken, you were there. I think I told you. You were the one of the people that I talked to. It was when we went to Trick Shots, and she like touched my back, and she's like, "You want another beer?" I was like, "Oh man." The whole, like, it was just like that small gesture, just like it just resonates in my mind. Like, it was just like, it was literally like time freeze moment. Like, oh man. This is crazy. Is it really? True. All right, Blank. You're excused. Is oh, I gotta check this. I gotta check this real quick. Hold on. Uh. Oh, what's going on? What's going on with all this? Physical touch and buying alcohol. Yeah, it was definitely I'm already extra sensitive, hypersensitive from the buzz from the beers, and they're just like, oh man, oh my. She's getting in my head, playing mind games, fucking shit, dude. That's why I'm saying, literally, someone find me the clip on YouTube or literally anything, and I'll pull it up. But shit, man, I fucked up, and I gotta try to make it up. Hold on. It's gonna be loud in there, so this is our opportunity to break the touch barrier in a non-sleazy way. So get to where it's loudest. Ask her if she'd like a drink. Lean in, place your hand on this. Oh my god. Now I definitely remember that scene. Holy shit. I fucked up, team. I fucked up, but I gotta make it back up. Shit. Wait, how do I fuck up? Didn't make a move. I'm a little bitch. I'm a B.O.B., a big old bitch. I mean, maybe it was just coincidence. Because, I mean, I was playing pool. I wasn't, looking at, because, obviously, let's just say, I'm playing pool facing this way. And, I'm focusing on, the table and shit. Surfer comes up behind. Probably asks, oh, do you guys need anything? Anyways. So. I know this is highly not advisable by many streamers, but we ask, we make the move, we make the small gesture. Hey, do we go direct and be like, hey, do you want to get lunch or something on Thursday? Or do we go with the questionable, are you doing anything on Valentine's Day? Because I know you're not. Alright. Hold on. BRB. I gotta take a quick bathroom break. Ugh. Whiskey is getting to me. BRB. Okay, whatever. Music. It'd be really cool to hang out on Valentine's Day. Let's do something. Ugh. All right, thanks, Punoy man. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it for the first podcast. We'll figure out a good format. We'll figure out topics to discuss next time. But I think this one is just like a quick catch up, just to talk about stuff. We'll figure it out. But take care. Have a good night, dude. All right. We'll do it. We gotta make moves happen. Cause I was like, I can't do stuff this weekend. I can't do the stuff this weekend. I can't do stuff Friday because Saturday morning I have a obstacle course race early in the morning. So definitely cannot do stuff Friday night. Saturday night maybe. It depends on how quickly the DOMS hits in. The delayed onset muscle soreness. Depends on how quickly that sets in. If that sets in, if that sets in at night, then I won't be able to do anything that night. But I think if anything, I'll shoot for like a Saturday date. What am I doing for Valentine's? Nah, man, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about asking about it, man. That's what I wanted this podcast to be. We just gotta be we gotta learn to be open with people, man. That's one of the goals. I guess I could have mentioned this in the beginning. One of the goals I want to do with this podcast is make sure, or like almost just like talk to people about stuff. Like, you know, if you need someone to talk to, if you need someone to talk about anything, you know, talk to me. Sorry, it's in a live setting, but if you want to talk about stuff, talk to me, man. That's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy listening to people and like talking with people. It's just weird for me sometimes to ask, "Hey, do you wanna talk?" Because I definitely got, again. I'm gonna name this podcast "Get Out of My Head." It's a lot of I got in my head about it. It's just like it's weird. When did it get weird to be like, hey, I need some help. I need some advice. Like, can you listen to, like, this problem that may seem stupid as shit, but to me, like, this problem is the world? Like, it helps so much just to hear, either just hear yourself say it, or have someone else give you their outside input. Like you guys. You guys have opened up my small Asian eyes as wide as they could be. Still not super wide, but wider than small slits. So I appreciate it. So cheers to Twitch chat. Though, Blinken, I'm almost done with my original bottle of whiskey. And I gotta wait till we hang out again, Blink, to pop open that red label. Maybe we do that this weekend. Maybe we do that this weekend before our race. But yeah, it's just weird. Like there are times, like even now, there are times where I'm like, do I text her, knowing that she probably won't respond to it, just as like a hey, hello, what's up? I'd like to talk kind of thing. Because like why wouldn't she respond? It's like emails. It basically is like emails. It's like maybe just don't check emails. Maybe she's just busy with stuff. Like I don't honestly I don't know what it is. Follow the 3-message rule. What is this 3-message rule? Because that's news to me. If a response comes in yeah. If not, then whatever. What you doing? Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can definitely get that. I can definitely get that. Okay. It's just Again, I'm just in my head. Like in my head, I'm like, I don't want to be like a bother. And I don't want to be like, oh, I'm clingy. I'm needy. It's just I don't know. Bother her ass. That's true. When I last hit her up, um, it's just I guess it's just weird because like even like after, like even after she responds the first time, if I respond like fairly quickly, or like within like 30 minutes, it's usually like another delayed response. Last time I messaged her was on it was on Saturday. That was like when that was when I asked her out for that impromptu date, and then we both kind of uh, canceled, and we were like, yeah, we'll just stay and rest. They fucking switched to fucking email. Shit. That's true. It's that fear, man. It's a fear because I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, and I can't ask. Like you can't, like, right? Like you can't be like, I I don't even think I can play the card like even if I'm drunk, where I'm just like, all right, I gotta ask this because it's in my mind. It's fucking me up. It's making me depressed. It's making me super happy and super depressed at the same time, which is why I hate this. This is what feelings does. It makes me I feel things. It literally I told Pinoy about this. Being dating again is like it's worse than League of Legends. It's literally the highest of highs and the lowest of fucking lows. It's like the fucking like it's like when the high just wears off and you're back to earth and you're like, fuck, man, I want that high again. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta make the move. I gotta make the move, and it's just like, I am my own frustration. Ever see 5 centimeters per second? No, I actually haven't. I need to watch that, and I need to watch. I know a new movie came out recently, and it's gonna sound weird, because I believe the English translation for it is "I want to eat your pancreas." But if she denies me on Valentine's, watch that shit. Oh my. They got it playing at Winter Park. I was like, I might just find it up online, man. Yeah, I saw that it was in theaters. I was like, what the heck? I was looking for it there and I couldn't find it, but I think I can probably dive deep and look for it. But anyways. So much for a podcast. I guess this has been a live interaction podcast, right? Maybe that's what we'll do when we don't have a special guest. I guess that was kind of like in my mind, is like, how do we organize this when there is a guest involved? But I guess we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there, right? That's the whole point. That's the whole point of doing this. I like it. Podcast out of my head, just chatting. I like it. Oh my. That ain't bad either. Dang. Cause it has the mark pun. Oh my. Oh my. I gotta see. But I don't even know where to go from here. Next topic. Next topic. Okay, so I definitely thought about this today. I thought about this today because, fuck, this is the worst. So, case answer here to explain to you like how I never answered your question of 1 to 10, like how I don't even remember what your question was. How involved am I? I don't know. I'm gonna read it as this. How invested am I in her? Yo, I'm like super invested, dude. It's real bad. Like 1 out of 10, like it's like I'm gonna say it's like a 9 out of 10 like investment, dude. It's like, ugh, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I feel like I'm too invested for like. I feel like I'm too invested when I don't even know for sure like what's going on in her mind. But anyways, next topic because I was like, this is what's coming up. I need to get her out of my head because I have an obstacle course race this weekend. I need to get in prime condition within a week to get this race and live through this race. I'm sure I'll be fine for the race, but that's definitely on my mind. Based on the last Savage race we did, most Bastos, a lot of that has been on my mind of just like, I gotta increase forearm strength, grip strength. I think those were kind of like my big ones. I don't know. I didn't do enough research into the obstacles that we gotta do, but I think I may be that guy that's just like, if I fail the obstacle, I'm just gonna go back and do it again. Do it again until like I either pass it or I know for sure, fuck it, I'm never gonna get it. You too invested? Need more side bitches. Honestly, I don't know if this is a bad move, but definitely to get her off my mind, I was like, you know what? I'll jump on Hinge, I'll jump on Coffee Meets Bagel again, and just like swiping girls and just like literally like practice conversation. It's rough, man. There are times like where I would try to work out to get her off my mind, and it was unsuccessful. But I recently changed out my workout, and it definitely, the intensity was different for sure. I fucking hate running. Speaking of that, with that line, running away from my problems, I can run real fucking quick away from my problems. When it comes to running in real life, yo, fuck that shit. Can't run for shit. Yo, it's literally that, man. But I ran today. It was pretty fucking rough. It was doing like kind of like interval running, so I'd like run like a moderate, like I wouldn't be able, I would say moderately fast, because I don't think I would be able to run at that pace for like a full mile, but like I ran like a moderately fast pace for like a minute 15, and then like I would like rest walk ish for like 45. So yeah, pretty much. It's super bad because I'm just used to like lifting, but you know, some people love cardio. I'm like, if you love cardio, then you love murder. You love to kill people. Like that's what drives you. Like death, despair, and destroying loved ones. If you love cardio, you are a sociopath. If you love cardio, but that's what I think. That's not 100% true, but definitely what I think. Circuit training, yeah. Like I was like, I may not be able to keep like 100% like steady pace. Like it may take me a while to do steady pace, but I do enjoy like circuit training for cardio, where it's just like high intensity for a certain amount of time, and then it's not like 100% rest, but you know, very almost slow, moderate pace where you're still moving, but you have time to catch your breath, and then you you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down, and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, right now, like, I'm trying to just like hone in and just focus on being like, all right, what do I need to do to make sure I'm ready for the race on Saturday? I'm kind of terrified to be working out, but I'm like, I'm just gonna work out. I'm gonna work out. If just hope that the DOMS isn't set in like too close to the race on Saturday. But I did, what is it? I did back and biceps today, so by Saturday I think I should be good for like any like pull things and stuff. Like I shouldn't be doing too much back stuff. I know on Wednesday, me and one of my friends we're gonna be working on like back levers and stuff. So we'll be doing that. I know I'm gonna try tomorrow, since tomorrow I'm working out like early in the morning. I'll be doing a leg day tomorrow. So the morning hangs, yeah, just like get the grip strength going for sure. Real quick, I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish up my bottle of whiskey, and then we'll figure out what happens from there. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your input. I hope you guys are enjoying this just chatting stuff, because I definitely am. Like it is enjoyable for me, and it definitely helps me out a lot. Like I feel like I get literally I'm just in my head too much, and I need to get out, and I have no outlet to get out of my head. But yeah, I will be right back. I'm gonna refill my whiskey, and don't go anywhere. We'll continue this very soon. Once I find this, there we go. BRB. Any bit left of the whiskey, but I'll finish it by the end of the night. Put music. All right. What kind of music you guys want? You guys want acoustic covers? You guys want karaoke stuff? You guys want just beats? Because this is basically when the VOD gets muted. Lo-fi hip hop. All right, we'll do some beats. All right, let me get my headphones in. Get in the zone. This is on. Hello? Hold on. What's going on? This isn't coming through my headset. What? Oh, it is. It's very soft. That's okay. Here's another thing I wanted to do with this. I definitely thought about it, and I was like, this may not be the best place to do it. But I also considered like working on stand-up stuff, like just spinning stand-up ideas. So most Bostos, this is where I would ask you to jump in if you got time. But maybe we'll do a proper one next time. Jump on the podcast, man. Spin off ideas, because I've had some ideas for jokes, but it's just like I don't know where to go for it. I'll spin it here, and then if you jump on, you can let me know if you got jokes that you wanna spin. Let me do this real quick. Yikes. That's always gonna be there. Fuck it. Yeah. I was gonna tweet this. I was gonna reply, and I was like, "Yo, was Bert as fat and as racist as everyone says he is?" I was gonna tag him and be like, "Is at Bert Kreischer as fat and racist as everyone says he is?" But yeah, I heard one of my old friends was saying that He had tickets to Bert. Ah, dang it. He is knew it. That's why he is the best racist comedian out there. That's what he is. But how's the music volume in comparison to like my audio? Is it okay? Too loud? Too soft? But anyway, it's like I was trying to work material for this joke where it's just like I feel like a lot of guys they're like, yo, volume down a little bit. Cool. Hopefully that's not too low. Okay. I had to think of this. I don't know like where to fit in like a good punchline for this. I just gotta find like the quick quips for it. But it's like a lot of guys like work out they figure out I'm gonna work out to impress girls, right? Like I'm gonna get big, strong, bodybuilder type, impress the fuck out of girls, right? The only problem with that is that the more you, like, it doesn't matter how big you get, the only people you're gonna impress is more fucking guys. Like, it doesn't matter how big you get, how swole you get at the gym. Girls, at most, girls may give you a look, and that's about it. But like, literally 80% of the time, you're just gonna get talked to by other guys and dudes. Yeah. Fucking Myron, dude. Fucking Myron the Gaines. Cause it's happened to me. It's happened to me a couple of times. I was like, man, what the fuck? I mean, I'll take any compliment from anybody. You know, I'm cool with that. If you're appreciating the work that I've put in for this body, thank you. Thank you for noticing. But fucking shit, man. Try and do this for girls. You deaf notice? That is true. I will say that. That's definitely true. That's definitely true too. But do you go up to him and like, dang, bro, I see you work out. Nice. You got any tips? You got any tips for a guy like me? Like, no, you don't fucking do that shit. But that shit is more likely to happen with guys than a girl coming up to you and be like, wow, you look really nice. You look real buff. Can I touch your bicep? Can I see how big your bicep is? Because your bicep size is directly proportionate to your dick girth. But anyways, I gotta figure out like I gotta find out a punchline for that. Because like I hate that. I hate that because like I have like I feel like I have a long setup for it. I just don't have like a punchline that like sews it all together, you know? Yeah, that's like the hard thing. Like I have all the background information to filter in, but I just don't know like where the punchline comes in for it. Ah, okay, I do like that because then at that point you're like, you know, like it's like, man, I worked out originally to just like try to get compliments from girls. Like I've always been a small guy, and I was like, you know, girls aren't into short guys. If I can't get taller, I'll just get bigger, right? I'll just work out, become muscular. It's fine, right? And then girls will talk to me. They'll want to talk to me. Like I don't need to talk to them because I'm just so muscular. I'm working on my gains. I don't got time to talk to you anymore. So then you'll come to me because I don't want you anymore. But now it's just guys. Guys just come up to me and they're like, "Dang, dude, you're looking good, man. You're looking good. What do you do? What do you do for that? You take supplements? What do you do? You on them roids? How much you take it?" And it's like, man, you know what? Maybe I'll be gay. Because we all know ladies love a gay guy. Unless you work out to be a trainer and then try to work out with girls. Ooh, yeah. Ah, that's true. That's true. I gotta figure out like. I gotta go wide and deep and just figure out like, all right, let's go wide and see how crazy we get, and then let's try to bring it back. Let's try to bring it back down. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like there are a couple of jokes that I've been like writing down like on my phone, but it's just like, man, I gotta figure out like the delivery of it and just work. I want before the year's over. I want to go and do at least like 3 open mics. At least, just to throw a number out there. Like I want to go out and try open mics, but I just need to. I don't want to go in just like fucking raw, like there are times where like I want to go back and look at my open mic set that we did for FSA. I want to go back and look at that and just see like, all right, was I funny or was it just like, man, this ain't good, or like even like, oh, I had good material here and it could be better and I could work on this here. But it's definitely like, man, I remember that night like I got real nervous and I got real drunk. And before I got on stage, like I got so nervous, I was like, fuck my set, I'm just gonna fucking do it live. So I trashed like the set I had. I was like, I'm just gonna talk about shit. But like from what I've heard about people, it's just like it's like good quality stand up should almost be like, for a lot of stand up comedians, it's basically just like telling a story, talking with friends and telling a story, and then just getting like the small quips. Like you get the laughs here and there, and then you figure out how to play with it and stuff like that. But because that's I don't remember who I was talking to, but I know that's definitely like my style of comedy, where it's just like I don't have like a joke per se with a punchline, or like it's not like I have a build up for a joke and then a punchline. Like I'll have my punchline first, and then I'll talk into detail and really like accentuate like, oh, here's my statement, but here's what I mean, and let me show you exactly like what I mean when I say this statement, kind of thing. I feel like I don't do well with like the traditional joke, like here's my setup and then here's the punchline. I feel like just the way I talk, it's like here's my quip and my punchline, but then like here's the explanation of like why that statement I just said is funny. Like, cause I got a couple on here. I don't know how good. I haven't looked at these in a long time. Jesus, this was from too long ago. I guess most of it's just like working out stuff. Like it was just like it was. I definitely like have a lot of focus on like just working out stuff. Where it's just like, man, like guys are like, yo, I'm just gonna get big to work out for girls. But then like, if you think about it, like a girl wants like a guy that she can hold on to, right? Like she wants like someone that she can hug and hold on to that's like soft, right? But once you work out, yo, like if you work out your delts, bro, and a girl like leans on that, that's just gonna be like hard as a fucking rock, man. She's gonna lean on that shit and get a fucking concussion, bro. She don't want that shit. But to other guys, you look real fucking good, man. When guys see like your delts and shit, when you see this shit, when you see like the shadows and like all that shit there, that's nice, man. But for a girl, it's like, no, they want something like, they want something that they can lean on, like a pillow and shit. I gotta figure out and hash it out, man. But then you gotta find a balance. Like, it's just like it's like every guy wants a six-pack, right? Every guy wants a six-pack. But like, imagine like, I can't think of anything that would be like a six-pack. Imagine having a six-pack, imagine like a girl just like lying down like on your stomach, right? And you have a six-pack. That's like the acupuncture, like sleeping on a bed of needles and shit. They just want something soft to lie down on. So like, do you just like have a gut? You just have like a six-pack, something like a water bed. You have a water bed for the ladies. But I've also learned that ladies, maybe it's biased. Maybe it's biased because I've only asked 2 girls. So, but it's 100%. Girls prefer a guy with a butt as opposed to abs. Abs are somewhat overrated because, like, let's just say, obviously, if you're wearing your shirt, you can look like you could have a six-pack, or like obviously you're not a Bert Kreischer fat. You know, like you're either like normal human size or you're Bert Kreischer fat. And like they don't really care like how slim you are, body size. But like if you have a butt, yo, a butt shows, man. A butt shows so well. Six packs of beer to build that pillow belly. You know, I'm just trying to be considerate. That's all it is. Like some people are like, yo, you know, you gotta get that body fat. You gotta be nutritious. Yo, think about the ladies. Think about the ladies. You don't wanna be hard and stiff for the ladies, man. You gotta give them something nice to lean on, something nice to hold, a soft pillow. You don't embrace a starving dog. You embrace the fluffy ones, man. Got no ass, dude. That's why I started. My good friend and my one of my fashion advisors, Lori Reyes. I'm gonna call her out. I said I wasn't gonna call her out, but I'll call her out. She has convinced me in the ways of doing hip thrusts. Hip thrusts for the glutes, man. Ooh, it's a game changer. And it definitely, it's a weird motion, kind of, sort of, ish. But I always told her, I was like, yo, if someone's gonna look at me, like, I guess, like, because we take, like, whenever we do them, we go for, like, the bench press benches. If no one's on them, obviously. And, like, sometimes they're, like, machines facing our direction, so, like, the machines are, like, this way, but, like, we're facing this way when we're doing hip thrusts. So I was like, yo, I hope someone gets on the machine in front of me. And if he looks at me, I'm gonna stare him in the fucking eyes fucking hip thrusts like fucking hell. Lunges, jump squats. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Hip thrusts. Hip thrusts. Romanian dead. No, maybe not Romanian deadlifts. Technically, like you still work out the hamstring, so you get that backside, but a lot of backside work. But yo, hip thrusts are a game changer. You gotta throw away your pride and be like, yo, fuck it, man. If someone wants to look at me pelvic thrusting with weight on my hips, fucking look at me, dude. Look at them butt gains. It literally is just you pushing up and then flexing your butt at the top. It's so fucking good. Good for them booty gains, man. But now Lori's gonna be gone for a month, so I gotta work on it while she's away, so I can keep up with her on hip thrusts. Yo, that literally is what it. That's literally what a hip thrust is, man. It's just fucking. It's just a pelvic. It's like a pelvic thrust, but you have weight. That's it, man. Yo, exactly, man. That's all it is. You think it's just all push from the front? Nah, man. Yo, use the back. Use the back, man. Activate the glutes. It's underrated muscle. That's what it is. But I do wanna figure out a set. I do wanna figure out like. I don't even know like how long an open mic takes. Like literally like a 5 minute. I guess like a 5 minute set. That's what I want to do. Figure out like a good 5 minute set and work my way, and just figure out like different jokes and just try out different things. I guess the big thing is just not being scared. Just do it and just go for it. I think that's also what I need to do. I think I just need to get into the. It really is like it. I'll bring her up. She's always on my fucking mind. When I was playing pool, like there are times like, yo, you write it out, man. It honestly is, man. Like when we were playing pool, like I would just get in the flow. I just sink balls. And just sink them real quick. And I feel like I gotta I mean that's what everyone wishes for, man. Just mastering I wish no, not getting into it. Am I? Maybe I am. Yo, this is so sick. I love this. I'm so proud of myself for this. I had to thank the one, the only, the greatest, the two-time Dr. Disrespect for helping inspire me to make something maybe like 2% as close as he could be to do this. So I thank you so much, Dr. Disrespect. If you could even give me a slight bit of help, this is what it has been. Other than always aiming for the tippy top. And even when you get to the tippy top, you just gotta know you're only halfway there. Clip that, somebody. Anyways, you send that to him. That would be awesome. If he acknowledged it, man, I would. That'd be a game changer to me. But be right back. Bathroom break. Ugh, this whiskey's getting to me. But thank you again. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for chilling out, enjoying this time. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time. I'm gonna get in my head. Same thing, man. Doesn't matter if it's guys or girls. I was getting my head. I just hope you guys are having a good time. That's it, man. Yeah, stream life. Stream title, broke the seal. Broke the seal. Fucking deal, no deal. But if you guys, now that I'm back, if you guys, my loyal followers, if you ever want to be featured on a podcast such as this, let me know, man. We'll talk it out. We'll figure out topics of discussion. We'll have a good talk about stuff, because I would love to do this. Like, I enjoy talking about stuff. I enjoy talking, just like getting to know people. But like, it's always weird. I definitely was like hesitant. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do like an online podcast, because sometimes like it gets boring. There's a lull, but like I think if there's like a plan of attack, a plan of discussion and stuff like that, things can get pretty good. So let me know. Even if it's impromptu, man. I'm always down to chill and talk. But this has been a good time. This has been a good, fun time. You know, I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm just gonna message her. Is this a bad idea? No, man. You just gotta do it. No regrets, right? This is what we're gonna do. The whiskey hasn't hit me enough. I got too much into my head about it, and I was like, I was gonna preface the message to be like, hey, is it weird? Is it weird to ask this? But would you like to? Are you doing anything for Valentine's? Alright, let's do this. See where this is at. Can we pull this up? Yo, this is so sick. I love this. I'm so proud of myself for this. I have to thank the one, the only, the greatest, the two-time Dr. Disrespect. Whew. For helping inspire me to make something maybe like 2% as close as he could be to do this. So I thank you so much, Dr. Disrespect. If you could even give me a slight bit of help, this is what it has been. Other than always aiming for the tippy top. And even when you get to the tippy top, you just gotta know you're only halfway there. Yo, Jesus, so I'm pretty drunk, but I would be cool with sending that out to the doc. Cause that guy, like, he is literally like, you know how there's half man, half amazing? He is all man and all amazing. Wait, what? I definitely I'm sorry. I was too into the clip. Send it 2-time champ. Yeah, for sure. Fake the fuck. I can't. That's my biggest flaw. I don't know how to sell myself. I have no self-confidence at all. My self-confidence is non-existent. Yeah, I took too long for the finisher most bustos. That's all it was. That's all it was. There's confidence in knowing you have no confidence. Holy fuck. Jesus. Okay. I gotta get out of my head. I gotta get out of my head. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Do you have any... Fuck. Sorry, I definitely just realized that I also have work Thursday night. I'm psyching myself out because of Valentine's Day. But isn't that like the whole thing? Like that's... It is just another day, but when I say, hey, do you want to go out for Valentine's Day? Like, doesn't that kind of give more power to it being just another Thursday? Okay. I'm just gonna be plain simple. Sometimes you just gotta risk it, right? Just fuck it. Just say, hey, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Sent. Sorry, I'm not gonna confirm it with anybody. Luckily, I have no service, so it's not gonna send right away. But literally, yeah, literally drunk said, fuck it. I have no service, so I have to like I have to move around until it actually sends. So it's probably not gonna send like right away. Fuck it. Anyways, fuck it. I can't cancel it. Whatever. Filled with all the fucking typos. Of course, man. But random question. Do any of you in chat know places where they have open mic nights? Oh my god. Like that? And then I gotta put some of these. Gotta put some fucking oohs in there. Jesus. Huh. Yeah. More of those. Oh, no, I don't... How do I exit this shit? No. But I gotta set like a time. I gotta set a timeline and be like, yo, there's an open mic night this day, this night. Just do this. Natura? Alright, I'm gonna look this up. I think they'll do like almost like an audition sort of thing. But I believe they still do have like an open mic. This one, I think. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna give me this? Two open mics on Wednesdays? I can't. Wednesdays I can't do. Wednesdays I have class and then I work out. I work out with the fucking animal, the beast himself, fucking Beejamus Bill Jackson, and the campus bars. I'm sure they do. Here, we'll do this. Well, you guys can join in the exploration with me. Whoa, that's not the one I want. How does that there? Let me do this. What the fuck is that shit? No, I'm not gonna go downtown. Winter Park? This is literally like, this is a typical, hey, a guide to Orlando's best open mic nights. Winter Park Brewing Company. Wednesdays. A 20-minute time slot? Holy fuck. That's a long fucking time. 20 minutes? Comedians are doing like... Some comedians are doing like 30-minute like sets. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy fucking shit. Yeah. Austin's Coffee. Mondays there's open hip-hop open mic night. Tuesdays singers. Poetry is Wednesdays. Sundays. Sundays on Fairbanks. Anyone been to Austin's Coffee? Where's Austin's Coffee? Where's this place? It's not too bad, right? Let me move this out of the way. We do that Sunday night. Wait, is Natura really closed? To be honest? I don't mind if it's dead. Like, I just... At the very least, it could help me get going. You're just like... Get used to having that energy there. Oh. Jesus, okay. Drunken Monkey Coffee. Oh. Jesus. Alright, I'll believe it. Alright, how old is this shit? 2015. This article is in 2015. Okay, so this is not reliable at all. I guess I probably should look at the date. Jesus Christ. Is that literally it? Monday. I work Monday nights right now. I mean, I can switch my days, but Orlando Improv, obviously. When is this? Friday and Saturday nights. 8:30? Yo, I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Let's fucking make it happen. We gotta make the small steps to just make it happen. No more of this. Oh yeah, we'll do it sometime. No, just if we make the small steps towards it. God, the more I get drunk, the more I realize how closed my eyes get. Go Drunken Monkey. Watch, right? No, I'd be down. I'd be down for that. I'd be down to just like watch people and just like even ask them on tips, or like just like have an appreciation for comedy. Be like, man, I really enjoy that. Like, how did you? If I can pick your brain a bit, how do you like come up with that? Like, what's your formula? Like, you know what I mean? Not like, oh, let me figure out a way to steal your shit, but just like, yo, I'm interested in this, and like I could use some assistance in like figuring out how to get there. But I would be down. I'd be down just to like watch. I'd be down to watch non-professional comedians do like stand-up. I'd be very down for that. Because I think it's hard to... Obviously, it's very difficult to compare yourself to a, you know, comedian with hundreds of thousands of followers and fans and shit like that. But, yo, let's make moves and let's make it happen, man. That's what I gotta do. I gotta take the step forward. If you fall face first, man, fuck it. If you don't die, you'll get up. You get up, you brush it off, wipe the blood off, if it's that bad. But, yo, just brush it off, get up. Get up and take the next step forward. That's all it is. But I would definitely be down just to check out like different nights. Yo, let me know when you're free. I could do. Some weeknights may not be good for me, but I'd be down to check out weeknights, and I can change my work schedule and stuff to go to these. But I would definitely be super down just to like check out like other comedians, just see like what people do. Like literally like, God, just like network with comedians. Just be like, what are you doing? And like after hearing people like Tom Segura, like even Bert like talk about it, where it's just like they would take people on tour with them. Maybe not 100% because their material is very good, but it's just like, I enjoy hanging out with you. I could bring you around because I enjoy hanging out with you. Your comedy is not that bad either. You know what I mean? Just like networking with people, just seeing like-minded people. But yeah, I'd be super down for that. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely mentioned that at one point to the girl that I've been talking up about like getting the stand-up, and there's like no response, and it may have just been like a far off like shoot, and I felt it hurt, man. I was like, oh man, literally like no response, no acknowledgement for it at all. I was like, oh, are you not into comedy or but anyways, I just gotta, yeah, I gotta figure out a set. I gotta figure out I gotta do stuff. I gotta do work. I gotta stop feeling bad for myself and just do stuff. Thorn Park on Tuesdays. Yo, I could do this, man. Tuesday is definitely a night I don't do anything. I would be very down for that. I guess for right now. No, I could do it. I can make it happen. Tuesdays, Thursdays, or Tuesdays, Saturdays. Yeah, I can make that happen. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put this up. At the Falcon. Tomorrow night. Where is that? Where is this? It's close to Graffiti Junction. Graffiti Junction. Yeah, isn't too bad. But I'm down for it tomorrow. If you want to go, most of us, I'm super down. Super down for it. Let's pregame. Let's get in the right flow of mind. Let's make it happen. There you go, man. Yeah, I'll work out early in the day, so I'll be doing Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Bring the red label. Bring the red label. We'll pregame a bit. We'll talk about jokes. I gotta find a more efficient way to write things down. There are times where like I feel like I just want to have like a mic and just like record like conversations that we have and just like the small clips that we get. Speaking of work at 11. If technically the open mic starts at 7, so if you wanna just like come pregame. Need something that's text to speech. I know Joe Rogan talked about something that records something text to speech. I gotta go back and like double check and just see what he does. Because there are times where like I'll record like myself and just like talk about stuff. Yeah, like yeah, we don't gotta get fucking wasted. But yo, if you don't get wasted, I'm cool with that. Wednesday, I just got night class. That's about it. I mean, but I'll be bringing the red label. What? All right. What? Thursday, I work Thursday nights. Trump Tuesdays? Yo, what the fuck? Trump Tuesdays? How about Turnt Tuesdays? We'll keep you safe, man. Yeah, I work Thursday nights. I work Thursday night, and I just asked. I asked this girl out. I basically asked this girl out on a date for Thursday, so we'll see. That's true. Yeah. Blink, you just meet it. You can just wait it out. You can have some beers, but you're gonna miss out on the red label, bro. Yes, I am very down. I'm very down. You wanna meet at your place, Most Bustos? What if my stand-up bit used a text-to-speech thing to say the punchline? I thought about, so I I used to love making like gift stories and stuff. So I thought about doing like almost like a set like how I guess the closest thing would be like how Dimitri Martin would do like his stand up. Like when he'd have like his he would have like a not a whiteboard, but it'd be like a white sheet of paper where he'd like draw shit and like flip it over and do like the next thing. Like I would have like GIF comedy. Meet your place? What time you want to meet up? That's what I ask. That's what I have to ask. Obviously we don't have to get there at 7, but if Blinken has work, I don't want to like be like, yo, let's get there at like fucking 10. After 5 p.m. work? Yeah, meet up. Yeah, let's say meet up at like 6. Yeah. Alright, meet up at 6 tomorrow. Meet up at 6 tomorrow. Most Bustos' place. Let's get some funnies in this. Oh, you gonna shrim a bit? A small shrim? I mean, Blink, if you want, you can meet us there too. I guess like the risk is like we don't know if there's gonna be people doing stand up. That's kind of the risk. But I mean, like I appreciate live music regardless or whatever. What is this? Austin's Coffee? 17. What is it, 17? Sunday? Sunday, a night too? Ugh, that's risky for me. I wake up early because I got Monday morning class. I got Monday morning class, but fuck it, man. I just took a test. I just took a test. There isn't anything big due. We can do that too. I'm down for that shit. Nah, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it. I gotta expose myself to it. Just let it happen. This is every fucking Sunday. I would probably be more comfortable doing this Sunday than any other one because at least I know next week, since we're starting new material, it's no big deal. And I just like I said, I just took a test, so it's fucking whatever. Every other Sunday. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll do it, man. I'm like, yo, I had to sleep early because I had to wake up early. It's like, nah, I don't do it anyways. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna stop recording.